Welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. We're seeing a miracle in the nation's capital, and nobody thought President Trump would be able to do it. In fact, the corporate media said it would be absolutely disastrous. And actually, the opposite is happening, and you're not going to believe this story. Before we get into this, please like, share, comment, Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. When Trump federalized the D.C. police force and brought in the National Guard in Washington, D.C., the left absolutely lost it. The Democrats took to the media to condemn him, saying there will be absolute chaos, that Trump should mind his own business, and it wasn't really the president's job to police the streets in the nation's capital. Well, he actually asserted his power under the Home Rule Act, has 30 days legally to essentially run the D.C. police through Attorney General Pam Bondi. And the Democrats, they fighting him tooth and nail over this and condemning him and trying to say that the violent crime isn't bad. Well, we now know for a fact that this is not true. The violent crime in D.C. is bad. They've been cooking the books there. And you can go to the Washington Examiner. There's a great piece there about people who can prove that their cases were not reported, like violent cases, and they are not on the books in D.C. And so, yeah, they are cooking the books in these blue cities, and nobody should be surprised after the way that these Soros prosecutors have been playing across the country to, well, is by all accounts, pursue policies that are sure to increase crime and have never been proven to work in any country. Defunding the police, for example, not prosecuting crimes, not arresting, cashless bail. You know, these policies do not work because of human nature. And, you know, you can go back thousands of years and the Democrats can defy human nature all they want. They will always lose, okay, because criminals are encouraged by weakness. Just the way, you know, foreign enemies are encouraged by weakness and start wars because of it. So round and round we go with the Democratic Party. But guess what? Trump's policies are already working. Of course, I had the report recently where they made over 100 arrests in approximately 24 hours. And let's take a listen to what the Democrats are saying is going on, because this is truly eye-opening.
Man, down the city is quiet as a church mouse, young. I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, young. I don't smell no weed, young. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here. You can see now I'm at the White House jump, man. It's quiet, young. It's a shame that it takes somebody to have to sit in your classroom in order for you to be in order, young. Because that's what it feels like, young. You gotta be babysitted to do your job, yeah. Stuff been out of control for years. You gotta do better, yeah. You gotta do better, yeah. And mainly, young, you got the problems. It's us, man. It's always us giving everybody a bad name, yeah. We'll see how long this lasts, yeah. How many murders was it last night? How many carjackings was it last night? Talk to me. And y'all keep on posting all these data numbers and things of that nature that y'all see everybody else reposting. The stuff that came from the Metropolitan Police Department and the mayor, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something. You can't be that stupid. You can't be, man. Who enters that information to get that data analysis, yeah? People do. You can enter whatever numbers you want to make whatever report show what, but you can't hide the crime, young. You can't do it. Let me give you something to break it down to you for those that don't understand. I retired from UPS, right? So what they used to do to play with the numbers or whatever, we have mission packages. You'll have drivers over the hours. They'd go in and enter the information and the report would show whatever they needed to show to keep their bonus that week.
Now let's go back a little bit and just take a bigger picture look at this. The Democrats are actually putting themselves into a corner where everything that Trump supports, they oppose it. And now we're getting to the ludicrous situation where if Trump opposes violent crime and is trying to crack down on it to protect American citizens, The Democrats appear to be against that. So for whatever reason, and it's really, they have a screw loose. We're in 5 years of Trump being president of the United States. They still act like he's literally Hitler, which he's not. And he has pursued common sense policies from day one that have increased prosperity where possible. The tariffs, they said that was going to be a disaster. It's not. It's adding tens of billions of dollars to our budget resources every month without spurring a lot of inflation. And this has been just one thing after another. And now we're on violent crime. And the Democrats, once again, have to message against Donald Trump because they are just driven to oppose a single person. And it really exposes that this party doesn't really stand for anything except power. And they don't care about what's best for Americans. So let's watch this clip. Weigh in with your thoughts afterwards. We appreciate your support and for your feedback.
Well, what about that idea? What about the idea that this is, even if one supports this effort, it's a Band-Aid, right? It's not like hiring 500 additional cops in D.C.
And I think they do have a staffing shortage in the D.C. Police Department. They need to fix that. I don't know what's authoritarian about putting some extra eyes and ears on the street, getting criminals off the street to keep people from being murdered and carjacked. Nobody in their right mind believes Washington, D.C. is safe. And to say the president's trying to help us keep people from getting murdered and carjacked and we have to stop this authoritarian push, it's just sort of ridiculous rhetoric. These Democrats don't know what to do with themselves. Every time Donald Trump tries to do something, they reflexively feel the need to oppose it without thinking through the political implications for themselves.
You think Democrats are taking the bait?
Well, I think they're acting like idiots here. The city is crime-ridden. I saw a guy get murdered in Union Station in February at 4 p.m. I saw the body hit the floor at the bottom of the escalator on the second floor. And so everybody who visits there, everybody who lives there knows it's a serious problem. You have extra eyes and ears. They've arrested criminals. They're getting illegal guns off the street. People feel safer. Tourists feel safer. What is the problem?
Margaret?